The Amplivo business presentation for the CSR Plastic Credits starts now.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Amplivo Weekly Call. Good to see everybody on this bright, fine, sunny morning. I hope wherever you are that you have the same kind of weather that we are experiencing here at this present time. So, as everyone knows, an awful lot has happened this week. Some historic times have been heard or seen. Well, as you know, the corporate team are also in Europe, which is exciting. So, hence today, where I'm flying solo with you, but I have an exciting little program for you put together. So, you know, I don't know if everyone here has been keeping a really close eye on what's been happening now that the actual CSR token has actually gone live onto La Token, and it's been pretty exciting. I know I've been there. We had an historic high yesterday when it went over 5 cents, but it's held in there. It's looking really good, guys. So, you know, onwards and upwards. I think this is brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I start like we always do and start with the little video. This is what we do.
Our world is no longer in good health. It is suffering. Ever-increasing levels of air, water, and plastic pollution are creating a menacing chokehold around our quality of life. We are drowning in a sea of waste. Many of us think that there is little we can do to change it. Is that so? As a company, Corsair's mission is to build and develop effective solutions to these threats. Corsair helps the environment by removing plastic waste and then recycling it, by reducing the number of poisonous particles in the air that you breathe daily, and by cleaning our rivers and oceans from toxic pollution. In addition, Corsair aims to reverse climate change and reduce global poverty, helping those in a need. Funded by both private investors and a network of environmentally conscious entrepreneurs called Amplivo, Corsair is here to help save our world. We are asking you to join us and clean our planet from the pollution that is killing it. We are asking you to join the fight so that together we can leave a safer and healthier world to our children and future generations. When we work together, we can make a difference. By being part of the Amplivo network and helping others, you also can earn an income, create wealth, and move towards financial freedom. Interested to know more? We thought so. Let us connect. Corsair, for a cleaner future.
I'm just going to stop share there for a second, people. I just wanted to see everybody is on here and just wanted to say a big hello to everyone this morning here. Right. Okay. Just a couple of announcements here. What I wanted to do, remind for, especially for the UK people, and anyone from Europe is more than welcome as well. Friday's event here, the corporate team will be here on Friday. It's at a Heathrow hotel as per the flyer, and it will be great to see everyone if you can make it. Really, the Amplivo part of the day is kind of between 2 and 4 p.m. Any updates further from that on in, I will let you know. But I just wanted to keep it quite clear of where we are and that sort of thing today. So it's going to be very good to see everybody. Now, I don't know, a lot of you probably on here probably didn't see Tuesday and Jay talking about the CSR and the plastic credit and going on to La Token. So what I'm going to do here now is play that video that a lot of people didn't see. It wasn't recorded from, well, it was recorded from before, but we didn't post it. So for those who didn't get to see it,
Say hello to CSR Plastic Credit. The global plastic waste crisis keeps getting worse each day. and we are all responsible for this. Every year, we as human beings produce an average of 50 kilos of plastic waste. The production of new plastic products has skyrocketed, and the total production of new plastic in the year 2020 was over 370 billion kilos. Compare that to the total combined weight of all human beings on the planet, where every man, woman, and child together weighs approximately 320 billion kilos. This means that we manufacture more new plastic in just 1 year than the combined weight of all humans. Many of us think that the situation has been getting better over the last few years. The truth is that the situation is just getting worse, as only less than 10% of this plastic currently gets recycled. Corsair provides a solution. By using an environmentally friendly method of chemical recycling, Corsair turns the plastic waste into advanced bio-oil. This oil is similar in character to crude oil and can be used as a raw material to manufacture new plastic products, or can be refined into diesel, gasoline, and jet fuel. What is CSR Plastic Credit? CSR Plastic Credit is a digital receipt which proves that plastic waste has been removed from the environment. Every time Corsair removes 1 kilo of plastic waste from our environment, 10 CSR plastic credits are distributed into the circulation. Do you want to be part of the pollution or the solution? Every CSR plastic credit is backed up by real physical results of plastic waste being removed from our environment. When you hold 10 CSR plastic credits, you have helped to remove 1 kilo of plastic waste from our environment. Congratulations! You are now helping the planet, and if you are a company, your awareness is rising within the global community. A recent study shows that 80% of consumers in the United States would like to buy products and services from companies that take responsibility to properly manage their plastic waste. How can people be aware of your good operations? CSR operates in an open source, most transparent and trustworthy database called a blockchain. Every CSR token and transaction is publicly recorded into the Ethereum blockchain and is available for everyone to see, providing ultimate transparency and public accountability. Reducing your plastic waste footprint and becoming plastic neutral is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1. First, calculate your plastic waste footprint. Step 2. Then remove as much plastic waste from the environment as you create. Step 3. By acquiring and retiring a matching amount of CSR plastic credits. Some of the largest companies and brands worldwide are already endorsing the global plastic credit revolution. As soon as you take the first step towards reducing your plastic waste footprint and becoming plastic neutral, you get connected with tens of thousands of dedicated members of the CSR community worldwide. This allows you to attract a new and daily growing group of customers, build dedication among your existing customers, and increase your company's brand awareness. So, how to acquire CSR plastic credits? Option 1. You can purchase CSR plastic credits from an open exchange at market price. Option 2. By becoming a CSR merchant, you can begin to receive CSR plastic credits as a partial payment method from the sales of your products and services. Option 3. You can purchase a plastic neutrality package containing CSR plastic credits directly from csrnow.com for a special discounted price. The companies who reach the status of becoming certified plastic neutral will also be able to use the CSR label in their marketing and include the label in their product packaging. When consumers see it, they know you are committed to solving the global plastic waste crisis with them. Be the revolution. Be the change you want to see in the world. Be plastic neutral. Join us in the mission to help our planet now. CSR Plastic Credit is here.
Welcome, man.
Great. Thank you very much, Roger. Thank you so much for first of all, for the warm welcome. Even if it's a little bit chilly here in Europe, but the warm welcome was very nice. And obviously great to see all of you guys on this call today. Now, obviously, I'll just jump into the most important, the most recent event, which we all witnessed yesterday, where we truly made history by becoming the first ever plastic credit in the world to go into public trading. And for that one, we can really be proud of. On top of the fact that we are the first plastic credit that is now publicly globally traded, we also are so far as I'm aware, we are the only, and if somebody can prove me or otherwise, show otherwise, please do so. But based on my knowledge, we are also the only network marketing powered digital asset to actually become publicly tradable on a mainstream, properly established digital asset exchanges. Those two achievements were completed yesterday, and we truly made history. So that is really wonderful. Now, we have been trading as of right now for a little bit less, or just around 24 hours since the listing took place. Obviously, we are still in the very, very first early stages, first hours of trading, you could say. And we've already seen a lot of action happening on the market. And that's obviously very good. And I wanted to talk about that with you guys here today. And then obviously we're going to be doing more discussions about this topic also in the UK event. But just to open up on this topic with everyone who's on this call today. So what you have seen yesterday is that latoken.com, being the first ever exchange to list the CSR Plastic Credit, successfully completed the listing. The token is now tradable. If you go to latoken.com, search for the CSR Plastic Credit, you can start to buy and sell. Just to open up for you guys a little bit on this topic, Latoken, as recently as yesterday, actually told us that they would prefer that we would not open the public deposits of CSR to the platform yet. And this seems to be something that they do normally with all the new listings, where basically they would limit the amount of tokens that can be transferred onto the platform in order to sort of trying to protect the pricing, right? They want to limit the fact that people can come in and sell. And Wayne and myself, who is sitting here with me right now, we said, no, we want it to be open, 100%, no limitations. Somebody wants to deposit all their tokens there, we don't want to restrict it. This is public trading. And it actually took them a little bit convincing to be able them to agree on that one. But eventually they said, guys, there's always limitations in the beginning. I said, screw the limitations. We're going full on this one, right? Let's see what happens, right? No limitations, no playing around. It's public trading, 100% or not at all. That's how we like to do things. And that's what we did. So there is absolutely no limitations. There's no any kind of limits of what someone can do or someone cannot do at the platform. And that's how it's always going to be, right? So my key points for you guys today in regards of the exchange and in regards of the listing would be the following. Number one, we already made history yesterday. That's the key point. Number two, we are in the early hours of the trading for the CSR Plastic Credit, okay? Third point, now is not the time to sell your tokens, okay? I just want to make that one very clear. There's been altogether as of right now, and maybe Roger, if you go to the latoken.com and you look for the CSR Plastic Credit, you can see, but the last time I checked, it was about $50,000 of trading volume that had already taken place before we had even been listed for the first 24 hours.
54.
So that's a good amount of 54,000 right now. Okay. So that's a good amount of volume. And we've already seen trading done by obviously our members, our existing community, as well as then community members of the LaToken platform, which there are quite a few. Okay. So there are definitely trading happening right now. And as you can see, if you go there, you can see that there are purchase orders, people wanting to buy the tokens, and there are sales orders, equally people wanting to sell their tokens. But my point is that for anybody from the CSR community, right now, today is not the time to sell your tokens. Now is the time to hold and together establish the market. So that is what we all need to focus on. And if you see that there is a dip, if there is someone who is looking to sell their tokens, for example, a price below 3 cents USDT, I would recommend you to use that opportunity and actually consider of buying those tokens. With whatever amount, if you put in 10 euro, 50 euro, whatever it is, I believe it's going to be a good decision for you to do. Because keep in mind that the actual market value for the plastic credit right now, in our case, is 5 cents per credit. So if someone wants to sell their credits for 2 cents, yeah, I think that's a pretty good deal. I'll take that deal. And I can also tell you that still within today, the company is also now going to begin activating again our buyback program. This means that we will be beginning to purchase for the company CSR from the market as well. This is going then directly towards the mandatory commission CSR pools that we have established before. So you're going to see a lot of things happening there. Also, we are going to be announcing, latest by tomorrow, the opening and the launch of the CSR retirement program, which means that now companies and private individuals can begin to retire the CSR. In other words, maybe more familiar word, to burn the CSR tokens. And while doing so, they will be able to receive the final certification showing that they are the actual certified end user who has removed that plastic from the environment. This means that there is going to become a continuous flow of CSR tokens out from circulation and out from trading that will never be put back into circulation. Once these tokens are retired, they will never come back into circulation. So whatever tokens are out there, that number will actually become smaller and smaller and smaller when more and more tokens are being retired. That's one of the really unique features of the CSR Plastic Credit to begin with. And I know that Roger, you and Rosemary, being one of the first in the world, the first, confirmed by Mr. Wayne Dobson, the first in the world to actually retire those plastic credits and to become plastic neutral. So congratulations for you guys on that one. That is fantastic. While Roger and Rosemary achieved this great status of becoming plastic neutral as private individuals, also those plastic credits were now forever completely removed from the circulation. And when more people, when more companies begin to do that, there will be a lesser and lesser and lesser amount of CSR plastic credits out there to even be traded. But my advice for you would be, number one, today and now is not the time to sell your tokens. Hold on to them. If you want to go and try, sell a few, go ahead and do that. Sell a few, buy a few, whatever you want to do. All right. And you will see that the liquidity is there. There are already tens and tens of purchase orders there on the platform. People have been selling some of their tokens, but it's not really helping the community to establish the market right now. Like I said before, we are in the first hours of trading. Now is the time for us to stabilize the market, to build a foundation. In 2 weeks from now, we're going to be entering into the other exchange, CoinSpin. 1 week after that, we're going to go to xt.com. So we are now moving into a brand new world. Like I mentioned in my message a couple of days ago, we are going from the old steam engine train. We are jumping into a fast, modern bullet train. And now the work begins. So I hope that you will all enjoy the ride. I hope that you are all happy about this achievement like we are. And obviously, this is going to be very exciting for us to see the market, see how it evolves, and what's going to happen next. I'm sure that there's going to be many downs and many ups and many things that's going to happen during this interesting and fascinating journey that we are all on together. But it's definitely going to be a great ride. And the people that are involved right now will definitely be able to benefit in multiple different ways from holding their CSR plastic credits. Either you want to sell them later on, you want to retire them, whatever you want to do, that's up to you. But right now, as a community, it's very important that we establish a strong foundation as we are moving forward. Great. Anything that you would like me to add to that, Roger? Any specific topic or point that you would like to maybe make?
Well, you've seen firsthand just before you left Thailand. Tell them a little bit about the progress going on with the Bangkok 2 project. I'm sure lots of people are interested to know that.
Sure. So we have taken some very good progress at the Bangkok facility over the last couple of weeks. And our team, well, we just had a Thai New Year, which ended a couple of days ago. There was a few days off, but generally we are pushing forward right now as fast as humanly possible with the installation of the 2 new machines. We have a team working over there while they're doing obviously the day-to-day operation. They're installing these machines and doing also other renovation and upgrade works at the facility as well. So that one is moving forward. I was told by the construction team that the machines can be installed and ready within about 30 days. But we'll see exactly how that goes. And once the machines are now being lifted up, put on the platforms, then we will know better how that timeline sticks. But the guys are moving forward. We're working very, very hard right now. And I'm really proud of the work that we're doing on the construction site there. And on top of these 2 machines, we already have another 2 machines lined up, which are in Bangkok already. And those machines will then be brought into the facility as soon as the installation of the current 2 is completed. So that's a little bit of update from there. We are in Europe, as I mentioned before. Myself and Wayne Dobson are here. We just finished up a tour in the Netherlands and France. And we're going to continue with another event in Perpignan, France, in this coming weekend. Then we will be coming to UK. Roger will talk about this shortly. We're coming to UK on the 29th. And then on the 30th, we are going to be doing another event in the Netherlands. And then again, another event in Austria, in Vienna, on the 7th of May. And on the 7th of May, we will then be already listed on all 3 exchanges, which will be very exciting for all of us, I'm sure.
Just quick question here, Jay. Now, this is I know the answer to it, but it'll be good coming from you. someone has just asked, how long or what time or time limit, is there a time limit that CSR token will be distributed through the network?
A time limit. Well, as you know, when you buy a package today, you generally get the first 10% of the plastic credits coming as a result of the plastic waste removal on the following week. And then the remaining 90% will be then distributed over the course of 9 to 12 months.
But I think
so. That's basically how.
Yeah. Sorry, I think the question actually is will there be a cutoff point that the CSR will be available to the network? I think that was the question.
I'm sorry, I don't really understand the question. Could you maybe emphasize?
I think what they're trying to ask is the CSR packages that we buy, yeah,
right.
The packs, yeah, all right. Will they be? Will they stop being distributed through the network? That's the question.
No, that will always continue, and it's very important for you also to know that the network is the primary, and in most cases the only channel of distribution of how CSR plastic credits are being distributed out to the world. And if someone wants to buy credits today, if they want to get all of the credits today immediately, they can obviously go to the exchange and buy them from there for whatever the price would be. Now, my expectation for the price is that we are going to be shortly getting to a status where the price on the exchange is slightly or significantly higher than the price that the tokens would be when they are received through the packages sold by the network. So that is because of the fact that we are going to start to see the retirements of CSR coming involved, and there will be a limited circulation of CSR, which already today is quite limited. There is not that many CSR out there, and what we will be seeing with extended and increasing demand for the CSR on the exchanges is that there are not so many CSR tokens out there, which will most probably begin to push the price higher as well.
Okay. And last but not least, Jay, could you just give some of the people a bit of an idea about, the people who have had the award process from ISF to CSR? Could you just sort of explain to them, what the process and when that will be? There's been quite a few questions on that, and it's seeing as you're on here.
Right. So obviously, as long as you have made the application, very important. The application period ended at the end of March, just last month, and it was altogether open for applications for 1 year. So it was very important, of course, and I hope that all of you were able to make the application in time. Now, since we closed the application period, we are now, together with our IT team, we are going through tens of thousands of applications. Wayne, would you be able to confirm about how many applications did we receive approximately for the CSR award?
Well over 5,000. I think it was about 2,000 in the last few weeks.
No, altogether, the applications for the awards.
The actual applications or the amount of CSR?
Applications.
Over 5,000.
Okay, so anyway, we're talking about thousands of applications for the discretionary award. Okay, and basically that means that now the team is going through those applications, and what we're doing there is we're putting them in place and sorting them out, most of them manually and more or less one by one. So this means that as soon as we can, we're going to be having all of those applications structured into the different pools, where then we can increase the distribution of the CSR on a weekly basis. How long this is all going to take, it's very difficult to estimate that one. That's why we wanted to close the application period so that we can now focus on the applications that are in already. And the team is doing a phenomenal, fantastic job on going through those applications and then sorting them out so that we can distribute the CSR for these people. It is going to be a long process. I'm not going to lie to you guys about that. But as you can see now, the CSR is on the market and it has a public market value. What we are going to do is we are going to follow a plan step by step, exactly as we have laid it out. And we need you guys to be now patient on this. If you are waiting for your CSR as a part of the award application process, it is going to take time before all of those are distributed. But the time when you actually receive the CSR, it is going to be worth money. If we would just today send out all the CSR for everybody, I guarantee you it wouldn't be worth anything. What makes CSR so unique is the fact that every single CSR plastic credit is backed up by real physical work of plastic waste being removed from the environment. And as that process goes on, and we are removing more and more plastic from the environment, we can also distribute more and more CSR. And at the same time, there will be more and more CSR removed from the market as a part of the retirement process. So we are moving forward on this. What the time frame is, it will be very difficult to estimate right now. I believe that in the next coming weeks, we will see how quickly the team is being able to manage all of the applications which have not yet been fully approved or managed. And then there will be every week more and more CSR being distributed out for all of these people as well. Did that answer the question, Roger?
That's perfect. I think it's covered. There's been lots of questions, and that was a fantastic explanation. I think that. Right. I just wanted to say thank you to everyone. Now, the event for the Netherlands, I will get all the material, all the details, and I'll get that posted very, very, very shortly. Probably that's going to be latest tomorrow. And last but not least, the event in London, will take place, and it's the Hilton Garden Inn Hotel. Just be aware, there is two. It's not the Terminal 2 one, it's the one near Hatton Cross. But all the details have been posted in the Amplivo group. Okay, and so it's in the official group. So be there. It'll be great to see you all. There is free parking, and I have also been led to believe by the hotel is if anyone's sort of traveling a distance and they do want to stay the night in the hotel, we've negotiated a discount. So you can call the hotel and book a room if you so-called wish to. If you mention Corsair, you will get a discount, 100%. Okay, but I will post some more details about that early next week as well. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being on the call today. I wanted to say a big thanks, and we'll see you again. Hope to see you all next Friday. But just remember, Tuesdays and Thursdays, we always have the Amplivo presentation. So see you on Tuesday and Thursday as well. Thank you and goodbye.